Hey, it's Chad the Plug. Back at another one. This time I really want to get some good information to everybody who doesn't know this. Especially all the people who are young. Okay, it's been over a month, so I've been working, doing some things. A lot of people do not know the rules of insurance. Gotta get full coverage, man. People out here don't have, shit. Living in Texas, man, most people don't have insurance on their car, so they just driving without insurance, which is technically against the law. But if you get into a wreck and they hit you, you screwed. You out of a car, man. And in particular, I live in a large city. You gonna need a car to go A to Z or wherever you need to go to. And Lyft and Uber out here, it's expensive. It's expensive. I'm just being honest. So if you got a car, get more than liability, man. They have this thing called Uninsured Motors. I don't know if your parents ain't never told y'all or anybody ever give you a tip, but when you go get your coverage for your cars, get more than liability. Usually get full coverage. If you got a loan through a different dealership or a small business, make sure you get GAP so that covers all your debt if you ever get in an accident. You just walk away without having a car, but you don't have the debt over your head that you got to pay for. I had a friend in the situation. She lapsed on her insurance and then had a crazy ass wreck. And I just looked at her like, how you lapse on your insurance? I remember exclusively my mom always told me that if you ever lapse on your insurance, that's when you have an accident. So, rule number one, for all the youngsters out here, when you start driving, anybody at any age, doesn't matter, always get full coverage. If you get a loan through the bank, get GAP and full coverage. Might be expensive, but in the end, if someone hit you, and the shit always happens here in Texas, someone hits you, and they get out the car speaking a whole nother language, no pun intended, you gonna be fucked. I'm just being quite honest. So, you better have your dot your I's and cross your T's. I just want to get that pertinent information to y'all guys, because I run into a lot of people who do not know this, and it's baffling. It's kind of mind-boggling. If there's something that you don't know, I would always ask, but that's a big one. Like, there's so many people I run into that spending shit $400 or $500 a month, man, on Lyft and Uber, and I'm like, that's a car note somewhere. You can get you another car. Always ask about other things with insurance. They keep a lot of stuff from you, to be honest. They keep a lot of stuff from you. I can't go down the whole diatribe, but there's certain stuff you gotta ask for with cars, and then there's another level when you get a house, and then there's another level when you get a business. So always be up on game on this shit. I'm just trying to help out people on the road, not get screwed over. And ladies, don't let them take advantage of you, because they will. Most of the time they don't know a lot about cars. Most guys know. Women don't know a lot about cars. Even the youngsters now, they don't really know about the car stuff. They just want to get in the whip, and swing, you know what I'm saying? But like, get into a wreck and see what happens. You got a bunch of shit that can go wrong, and I don't want nobody to be taken advantage of. It's fucked up. I've been in enough wrecks, and at a certain point, when you get to a limit, most insurance companies will not touch you. They call it SR22. Yeah, high ass insurance. I know somebody who got it. He paying a guap just to fucking drive, because he had too many wrecks. No insurance company will not touch him. He is a red flag. I'm not gonna say if he was at fault for all of his issues or crashes or tickets, but hey, shit happens. So, FYI, if you get a car, get Uninsured Motors in full coverage. I'm not gonna say this again. Uninsured Motors in full coverage. Don't matter if the fucking car is old. Okay? It could be new or 15 years old. Gotta get your shit covered. These industries, they pull a wool over your head, they get one up on you, and then you stuck with nothing, and then you gotta come out of pocket. So, that being said, I'm out, YouTube.